Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is your extra read all about it for May 29th, 2020. I would like to say, do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. These readings, they may or may not resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Somebody out there might actually find them entertaining. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. We do like to radiate with that true love energy around here. Happy, friendly, and loving types because we have nothing to fear. Because we are calm and we are cheerful. Yes. So let's go ahead and get started with that extra read all about it for May 29th, 2020. Today is definitely reduced down to an 11 day. Now this is a master number. It represents spiritual awakening, right? Psychic and prophetic abilities. So some of you are coming into your more, I guess your more spiritual side of things, right? Let's go ahead and find out what your general energy is today for the extra read all about it for May 29th, 2020. This is a reading for all signs, general reading. It is also timeless, so whenever you watch it is also when it's meant for you. General energy for today is compassion, 3 of Wands. Somebody out there is definitely waiting for something, possibly waiting for an opportunity, right? Got my little handy card holder for the general energies, right? Got it at Walmart for like $1. And I just painted it, basically. But, yeah. Somebody is feeling compassion now, more compassion for another person. Maybe somebody understands a situation or is feeling compassion for a situation. Somebody could even be feeling compassion for themselves. All right. There it is, the Empress. This might be you. You might be this Empress feeling compassion for yourself and for others, right? Let's find out what else is going on for this extra read all about it for May 29th, 2020. 5 of Wands. So this Empress is definitely stuck in her head about something. She is oppressed. And what is she thinking about? Possibly her Emperor. She's making an appearance, the Emperor and the Empress, both together, right? And, you know, I haven't received or had a reading like this for, I don't think I've had a reading that specifically came out like this with the Empress and the Emperor front and center, right? But here it is. Somebody is starting to feel compassion for another person or vice versa, right? Whichever it is. Somebody is not, or somebody has been fighting with another person or in mental conflict about another person, right? What else do we have here for this extra read all about it for May 29th, 2020? May 29th, 2020. It appears we have synergy, 6 of Worlds, right? This is about working together, having a synergistic bond, a bond that might even span beyond lifetimes, right? Synergistic with one another. This also represents equal give and take, right? We also have art, which is the Temperance card, all right? And this card is about patience. And it comes out as art because you cannot rush art, right? If you're trying to make this masterpiece, you have to put in the work and the time and the effort and the patience to get the ultimate outcome, right? Yeah. But it appears that somebody is having patience, which is the Empress, and she could be having the patience over this Emperor who is someone that she wants to have an equal give and take, right? Having that bond that can't be broken with this person. She might know this is her person, but maybe they're in conflict right now. There's oppression here. They're not together, they're separate. Somebody may not see another person as their sunshine, and this is where this person is patient. Maybe she feels that the Emperor doesn't realize that she is the sun in his life. She knows this. Why? Because she has had her spiritual awakening, right? She is psychic and prophetic, and she knows that this person is not seeing her as the sun, but she's being patient, because you can't just push that on someone, right? And she understands that somebody may never see her as that, but in the back of her mind, she does have that hope, I think, right? And she does carry on. She does carry on and move forward in her life. But in the back of her head, somewhere back there, she's like, I know this is my person, but he just doesn't see it. Why doesn't he see it? Right? That's what I'm feeling here. And she's waiting. But she's waiting actively. You know, she's not just sitting and sulking and crying and feeling terrible. She's doing things. This Emperor might actually be doing things for himself, not actually seeing the potential of the Empress and who she really is to him. He could be somebody with air in his chart, because we have the Man of Crystals here. This is like the King of Swords, right? This person is analytical, right? And he uses logic in making all of his decisions, you know, and he's possibly made a decision in regards to this Emperor, and maybe that decision is, I don't see her as my one, and this is possible, right? We also have Man of Worlds here, okay? So there could actually be two men involved here. We could have a Man of Crystals and Man of Worlds, right? The Man of Crystals, definitely that Emperor, right? The Man of Crystals or the King of Swords is always the Emperor in a regular deck of cards, right? And in possibly this deck of cards, it is the energy that the Emperor holds right before he becomes the Emperor, right? He's already mastered all those other elements, and the final element is the sword element, the air element, the logic, the intelligence, right? Because a lot of the time we don't use our logic. This is why this is the final step to actually becoming the Emperor, the most difficult, right? One of the most difficult. And that's getting out of your head, believing in yourself, standing up, believing your own thoughts and not following the herd, right? This is why this might be the final step for this Emperor. And maybe he won't realize who his Empress is until he actually graduates as the Man of Crystals, right? Goes beyond there. Graduates as a Man of Crystals and is now the Emperor, right? And this is possible that this is what this Empress is waiting for to happen. It may not have happened yet, but it may happen eventually. But like I said, even though we have the Three of Wands, which indicates somebody waiting for somebody or something, and she might be, but she's not letting it hold her back, because she realizes that sometimes people don't change. And all she can do is hope and move on with her life and find emotions for herself, right? With this Sage of Cups. Maybe she's beginning a new journey on loving herself so she can get out of the energy of hoping and waiting for someone who she thinks will bring happiness to her. And I think she's coming to realize that the happiness lies within her and that she doesn't need any other person to bring happiness to her life, right? This oppression and this feeling of not feeling important to this Emperor has definitely put her in the hangman mode to work on herself, right? Because this person has devastated her. And she's not trying to feel that way forever. No, she's not. She's trying to move forward because she might feel at this time that this person is not healing. And all she can do is just live her life, right? Seven of Worlds, breakthrough in the reverse. So, as I mentioned, this Emperor slash King of Swords, Man of Crystals, is definitely not nurturing this relationship. No breakthrough has been made with this individual. They're just not changing. And I think she sees that, and I think she is ready to move on for something much better. Maybe something more loving and caring in her life, because this person showed her none of that, right? And that's so sad. It's a bad feeling, but at some point in our lives, we all go through that, where we are turned away, made feel like we are less than. But you know what? You're not. Because anybody who makes you feel that way is their own insecurities reflecting from you onto themselves. And this is what they really feel about themselves. And they reflect it on you. Maybe you're a special person. Maybe they love you so much, but you're so different than they're used to, right? And maybe they're even embarrassed to go towards you because you're definitely not what they're used to. But it's obvious here that this person won't change. They're not nurturing the relationship. They're not going to have this breakthrough that she has had. And they're going to continue in a life, whatever they've been doing. And, you know, whatever's going on with them, they're just going to continue without a thought of her in their mind, which is very disappointing, right? Let me get one more card here, please, for the extra. Read all about it for May 29th, 2020, is numbered 11 day, the Hermit. So it appears if this Emperor, who is this inventor, right? Very smart individual. Maybe he has decided to be an achiever within himself on his own. Maybe he's dealt with equal give and take, or not getting equal give and take from somebody in the past. And this has actually led them into hermit mode. Not being able to make a decision. Not being able to see the truth, right? Not having that breakthrough. This person could actually be an inventor, this Emperor, trying to work on something with somebody, trying to achieve something, but just not making it. Perhaps this person keeps failing at certain projects and doesn't seem to understand why. So this person may be going into the hermit mode, which is funny because we have somebody in hermit mode here, and then we have another person in the hanged man mode here. So possibly there's some healing that's waiting to be had. Yeah. Possibly two people are trying to heal from and try to understand why, right? Just why. Okay, you know the rest of the question, right? Why is this happening to me? Why am I failing? Why can't I move forward? Why can't I be happy? And then when you think that, when they think this, they think about the times when they were happy. And then they're shocked by realizing that the person that made them happy, they actually hurt them and let them go. You know, we hurt the ones we love. I know it sucks and it sounds terrible to hear that, but it's the truth. The ones we love the most are the ones we hurt the most, because we feel that comfort with them, and we figure, oh, it's okay, this person won't mind. But they actually do. You actually hurt them more than the average person, because if this person loves you so much and you hurt them, can you imagine deep down how they feel inside? And I'm feeling that maybe both of these people feel the same for each other inside, and they both had to go through some sort of terrible heartbreak and breakup between them. Maybe one loved so much and the other one loved so much he couldn't, or she couldn't, didn't understand what that feeling was. Here we go, at the bottom of the deck, we have the feeler. So there could be a child involved, right? Or this could be somebody coming into their emotions finally learning about emotions. Emotions from step one, as in regards to a child or an infant, seeing things through the eyes of a child, right? Somebody may actually be going through this right now, trying to understand why and where these emotions come from. I'll just leave that over there. Okay, that's the feeler. That's the Child of Cups. Let's go ahead and see what are the next 4 cards for this extra, read all about it, for May 29th, 2020. Now, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please do so. I notice a lot of people view my videos, but nobody subscribes. And it behooves me to understand why I have so many people who watch the videos. I have more people who are not subscribed watch my videos more than my subscribers, which is kind of odd, but if you are not subscribed, please subscribe, especially if you like watching the videos, because this is the only way these videos get out, is by subscribing, and then it shows on other people's feeds. And I'm trying to help people understand things in their life, not only just doing tarot readings, but trying to help people to have that trigger moment to heal themselves. And without your guys' help, I can't get my help across to those people that might need it. Okay, and today and nowadays times, definitely not being a world of sharing, of loving, of caring. And the only way we can do that is share things that people don't have to pay for, actually, to find healing and help for free. Because not everyone can afford to go and pay this person and that person for some sort of assistance or therapy, right? I'm trying to do basically like free therapy, right? And I can't do that without your help. So please subscribe and like, comment, and share these videos so we can help our world, or whatever we can do here to help each other heal, right? Because just watching a video that you might like, and if you come back time after time, you're not doing anybody any justice by not sharing or subscribing so others can see it. But of course that's on you, right? You have the King of Pentacles, right? This Emperor is definitely thinking about the King of Pentacles. Okay, or this Empress could actually also be in the energy of the King of Pentacles, right? Standing her ground, not taking any bull from anybody, right? Standing her ground, working on her finances, right? Becoming grounded also, financially stable and secure, balanced, right? Yeah, so after this oppression, she will get out of that oppression and she will start a new beginning in regards to finances, all right? Now, it doesn't always have to be finances, because if she's in her King of Pentacles energy, she's financially stable. Maybe she's starting a new idea of grounding herself and possibly even grounding others, trying to help others become grounded, right? She may have also seen this Emperor as her Nine of Cups, wanted stability and balance with that person, but it's only the Nine of Cups. It's not the Ten of Cups. And we all know that the Ten of Cups is the ultimate fulfillment for us, right? Happy family, happy home. The Nine of Cups is not quite there. It can represent addictions, right? Feeling trapped. It appears here that somebody has stopped working on a situation, or stopped working on a situation. I mean, I can't even explain that in another way. The Eight of Pentacles represents somebody working on their craft, on their skill, and it appears that this Emperor is possibly not doing that anymore. Whatever they were doing, they let it go. This Emperor has wish fulfillment in a situation, but he's not going to work on it. Now, it doesn't have to be the Empress. It could be somebody else in his environment, but it's not working out, and he knows that. What do we have next here for this extra? Read all about it for May 29th, 2020, which is an 11-day spiritual awakening. This is master number 11, which is also signifies psychic and prophetic abilities. Somebody may be able to, foresee the future, right? This could be you watching. You could be holding this energy. What do we have next for this extra? Read all about it for May 29th, 2020. May 29th, 2020. May 29th, 2020. Let's see what fell out here. So the first card, excuse me, that fell out is the Ten of Pentacles. So from her patience and working on her pentacles, standing in her power as King of Pentacles energy, right? She's definitely become, or not definitely, but she might be having some issues with stability or grounding herself. She may have financial security. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. But if she's not grounded or balanced herself, it's hard to find the patience to move forward, right? And I'm feeling that that's what this problem is. She still is waiting for something. She is oppressed over a situation that is not bringing her balance, okay? Sure, she has her home and pays the bills and has the car and drive, whatever. But for some reason, she's just not finding the balance that she's looking for is what I'm feeling. Yeah, and it's in regards to somebody from the past who it's just not working out with, somebody that she may have wanted to start a new beginning and financial security with this person, and it just didn't happen, right? And this is what has left her unbalanced right here. The Emperor here, King of Crystals, this guy, he's actually feeling trapped and stuck in his head in possibly a situation he thought was his Nine of Cups. And, this person is possibly trapped feeling in, wherever he's at due to finances. This could be it too. This person could actually be in a place that's financially stable. Now, it doesn't mean that it is balanced. It could mean that this person is just financially set. And I mean, they don't, they might not be happy about it, but they're comfortable. All right. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. And this Knight of Swords may want to come and tell a secret to somebody, but they're not. They're not telling what's in their heart, right? Maybe what's in their heart is balance, but it's not balance in this current situation. Maybe a person knows where their balance is, but just can't seem to reach it, right? Balance is hard to come by, okay? Not financial stability. Okay, we work, we save money, there it is, right? But when it comes to actual balance in our life, that's becoming like okay with ourselves, realizing we love ourselves, understanding things that in the past that didn't work out, why they didn't work out. It's about figuring out your traumas, right? Figuring out your traumas and moving forward into a direction that will benefit you better than what has in the past. Learning from past mistakes. And it's apparent here that somebody might be waiting for another person to snap out of it. But as we have seen in the past, there was no breakthrough with this individual, with this Emperor slash King of Swords. This person was all about wish fulfillment and is feeling trapped in a situation in regards to that. No longer wanting to work on that situation and not wanting to speak their truth, right? Not tell this truth that they have deep down embedded inside their subconscious possibly. And maybe they have a lot of dreams about something and they're not quite sure why it's there. Well, it's there because you are being spiritually enlightened, okay? If you might have had a dream last night or something like that. Maybe you're wondering, why did I have that dream? If you are this Emperor, of course. Why did I have this dream? Why do I keep thinking about this person? Why is it when I'm upset, I think about this person and it brightens my day? Why would somebody think that way about somebody they possibly stepped away from? Somebody that they possibly hurt? I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Somebody hurts somebody, but they're also using that person as a thought, you know, as in when things are going bad in their life, they just think of this person and it brightens their day. They think about the good times, reminisce, right? This is a possibility. Or this person could be feeling bad about what they did to an individual, right? Okay, so I'm going to basically do this and flip the cards because I just realized that I had them upside down, okay? Doesn't matter because we still have reversals, okay? So it appears here that this Empress is trying to master her emotions, but it's difficult to find that balance, right? She's trying to be loving, but it's very hard for her, especially after somebody has deceived and hurt her. Right, trying to find balance within herself and trying to understand what happened. What freaking happened? Why did this happen? I changed my life for this person. I came for them. They needed me and they deserted me. Right? Being stuck in the hangman mode because she can't figure out why this person from the past did this to her. The love she showed for that individual. And it was basically, you know, a slap in the face. She may have let that person come in and speak their truth, and maybe that was her downfall because she figured out that this person is not going to understand ever. This person's never going to come forward and speak their truth. She allowed them to, but I think she had to cut them loose, not because she wanted to, because she had to. Because this person was keeping her stuck and stagnant and in pain constantly. And she doesn't want to feel that anymore, right? And this is possibly involving a third-party situation. Somebody may have went another direction and left her behind. And so now she must move forward alone. Not very nice at all. Somebody knows that this person is in her future, or he, or in, you know, whatever, him or her or him, whoever. They see each other in the future, and they're both possibly waiting for somebody to respond. But if one of them doesn't respond, I'll tell you what, it's because somebody said something to make them think that this is over. If the Emperor came to the Empress and said, I don't want to put work into a relationship, I don't want to do this, that's basically somebody saying, I don't want you anymore. So somebody just had to let it go. They're not going to sit and dwell and try to work something out with somebody who basically says that they are worth nothing and don't want them anymore. So this is why she may have set him free. Or you can swap the roles. He may have said that, she may have said this to him and is setting him free. So someone here, if that wasn't the truth, that they said they didn't want to put work in a relationship and maybe they did want to be with this person, well, that's your fault because you basically told this person you didn't care or you didn't love them. And this is why this person backed off. separated themselves from you because you gave them the impression that they were worth nothing. So if you were this emperor and you did this to this empress and you're waiting for this empress to contact you or something, it's not going to happen. You basically told this person they were not worth it. And this is why there's no longer the same bond as before. You basically slapped this empress in the face. Why would she want to come chasing back after you? Not after everything you put her through. Remember, swap the roles if you're a male watching this, saying, well, she did it to me. Well, no, okay. That's you swapping the roles, right? But in this reading right here, he did it to her. He said he didn't want to put in the work. Basically, that virtual slap in the face. And she said, well, I'm just going to have to let you go because you have been a big disappointment in my life. You show me no love. You show no loyalty. So I'm just going to move on. And, you know, this was very hard for her to do. This is why she's unbalanced, because she had to let something that she actually loved and was living for go. Because they said they didn't want to put any work in, which made her feel like she wasn't good enough. And this is where her balance needs to be found. Okay? Let's go ahead and find out what are the next few cards out for this extra read all about it for May 29th, 2020. Yeah, somebody basically let another person go because they said they didn't want to put in the work. And who wants to deal with a person like that? Especially if you basically lived your life for this person and they turn around and say, you're not worth putting effort into. That's a devastating feeling if somebody says that to you. And this person actually broke this empress's heart by saying that. Something that she will never forget, possibly. So you could also, somebody here could also be in no communication with another person because of this situation. Maybe they went to someone else and did put the work in. And I think the Empress knows this. The Empress knows that they were lying. They were never honest. And this is where she's knowing that there's not going to be a breakthrough with this person. No. Yeah, she's put an end to this situation. She no longer wants to be put in her head about this. She's lost the strength to work on this. She doesn't want to anymore. This is her saying, I'm done. I don't care if he comes back. I don't care what he says. You know, I'm done. She's done too much already, and she doesn't want to put any more work into this. There's more better things for her to put work into, and I think that she's going to figure that out very soon. And this person will just be ASS out, you know. And she's going to learn her worth, and she's not going to accept anything more than the best, or anything less than the best, excuse me. 5 of Wands. So now this person is stuck in his head because he's like, what did I do? Well, you screwed it up. You screwed it up, and I don't know that this can be fixed because I think this Empress has decided, yeah, she's decided to walk away for good. She doesn't want to deal with this anymore. She's not accepting you back. She's not accepting excuses. She has forgiven you in her own heart, and she wants to move on. All right? Just because she's forgiven you in her heart doesn't mean that you can come in, prancing in willy-nilly. She's still going to refuse you because you broke her heart. And she knows how toxic and difficult and just uncaring and unloving you are. And she's not going to accept you back, I don't think. And I have noticed a lot of other readings that show that, yeah, whoever has broke her heart, she's going to put an end to that. Look at that. Definitely putting an end to that. Because she wants to start something new somewhere else, possibly with somebody from the past. Because we all have a bunch of people we know from the past, right? But the most recent past is not, that's come to an end. She doesn't want it anymore. She doesn't want to deal with this person. She doesn't feel important enough. She doesn't want to work on anything with her. And you know what? To be quite honest, if this person comes back all healed, oh, I know the truth, blah, 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 she's still not going to take him back. Because no one is that cruel to ghost somebody, make them feel unwanted and uncared for, and she's not going to take that risk into this person anymore. This person probably has her feeling up and down all the time, and she's tired. She wants to start new, and she's going to start new. Well, let's see what we have here. Yeah, she's no longer in her head about this situation, doesn't want to be dealing with it anymore, starting to put her mind to other things, not having a new passionate beginning with this person from the immediate past, you know. This person in the past can stay in their head, and they can be sad about this start that will never start because they messed up, and there's only so many times you can mess up. Yeah, sure, she's forgiven, but it doesn't mean that she's going to accept you back because you hurt her, Emperor. So let me get the last few cards here just to find out what is going on in this situation. Somebody's waiting for something, you know. It's not hard to email a person or call them, but this person's not doing it, and they could be juggling, right? If a person can't just up and call someone or email someone, then it's obvious that they don't care for you. They can come back and say, oh, they helped me from emailing you or calling you. You know what? That's a bunch of bull. That's a bunch of bull corn. And you could have called and contacted this person at any time, and you didn't. You left them hanging. You left them in a balance. You left them unbalanced is what you did. And this person's, I feel like they're not going to accept you back. You better have a really good excuse, because if this Empress is a real Empress, she'll listen to you, what you have to say. But you better come up with something real good, because she's not taking any bull from you. Yeah, this is a single woman. Perhaps you were involved with married women, women who were tied. This woman is actually single because she was actually waiting for her Emperor. But her Emperor let her down. He sure did. And yeah, she's going to start a new emotional beginning with herself after she builds the strength up and untraps herself from, you know, whatever it is that this person put her through. She's ready for a new start. And her new start is being a single, independent woman, not needing anybody. She doesn't need you. She doesn't need him. She doesn't need her. She only needs herself. And that's what she's decided that she's going to do, is to move forward alone, independently, and find her own happiness, right? Well, it appears that this Emperor will be coming in with some sort of truth. Let's see what that final card is to see the outcome, because this will pretty much tell us, well, we have the Fool. And from what I see, somebody is walking away from a juggling situation to start a new journey of their own. And this could possibly be this Empress. She's not going to deal with this person anymore, this Emperor. Could even be a twin flame soulmate, but this person never made that breakthrough, never went through the spiritual awakening, never believed in their own psychic and prophetic abilities. And her abilities allow her to see that this person is possibly not in her future. And she's deciding to let it go, and the situation, no longer waiting, to be honest with you. No longer showing compassion, I don't think. She might not. But when it comes to getting back together, I don't think so. She's going to take a new fool's journey, a leap of faith on her own, right? But at this present time, this person has her in hanged man mode. She's trying to master her emotions and find balance within herself. Let's go ahead and find out what sort of love messages we have today. First love message. The past returns. I choose you. Well, that's very nice. But what makes you think that they will choose you back? Especially if you've been a deceiver and you've made them wait and wait for you. I don't know that this will, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know any particular story. Somebody could have done something very, very terrible and bad to you, and I don't know what they did, so I can't say that, oh yeah, you're going to jump back and take them back. You may be in your power. You may be grounded and rooted and balanced, a new empress, and you're just not going to take it anymore. This could be you, your new you. You've been spiritually awakened, right? The letters we have on this one, sorry you guys, we have N, T, V, X, G, and D. We also have the number 2. Next we have laying in bed. Maybe they remember laying in bed with you and just enjoying that time. Just sitting there and laying there, not doing anything, just sitting and enjoying each other's company. I can't stop thinking of you. Creating together. There's no letters at all on this, so this applies to everybody. Don't want to be a player no more. I want you. I feel at home with you. Could be dealing with somebody who is a zodiac sign of Leo, or it could also be Tiger, Year of the Tiger, Chinese astrology, right? This person is very tense about this whole situation. We have the letters J, Y, X, R, L, C, and M. We also have E there, okay? So this is, remember you guys, this is first, middle, last, initial. This could be an acronym. You could spell a word, whatever, Let's see what the 4th card out is. Oh, and you know what, you guys? I wanted to announce the winner of these, and I found the video with the most views that I wanted to use. And there were only 2 likes on there, but I couldn't figure out who those likes were. I didn't know how to go into the YouTube. So we're going to try this again. We're going to do another round. I don't know how we're going to do this because I've decided to give myself also a break next month, and you guys won't see me for a while because I'm going to be working on other projects. But you know what I'm going to do? If you want these cards, click the drop down below and email me. Just say, I would like these love messages cards. Check my emails all the time. Say you like the love messages cards and you would like to win them. That's all you got to say. Then I'll just write your name on a piece of paper, put it in a little cup that I have or a little bucket. And maybe in like a week, how about we do midweek July, I'm sorry, gosh, I can't even speak. Mid-June, okay? The email below, Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot at yahoo.com. Just send a simple message. I want to win the love messages card. That's it. That's all you have to put. Then I will enter you into the raffle. And then by June 15th, I will go ahead and tell whoever out there who's won, okay? Now, if nobody writes me, you're not going to win it. Maybe, obviously, you don't want it. I can just give it away to somebody or a viewer that I know would probably enjoy them. But I want to make it fair. I want everybody to have a chance, so that's all you got to do. And I'll mention that until I decide I want to take a little vacay, right? Because that's what I think I'm going to do also. Kind of give the tarot a rest for a minute. Only reason I'm doing that is because I put in a lot of effort to these readings, and it doesn't appear that anybody really is actually showing any appreciation or even that they like them. So I'm like, well, I need to take a break from that. So I've decided to take a break and work on other projects, okay? And maybe if I feel, to come back, I might. I mean, I'll come back and I'll do some zodiacs, I guess. But when it comes to pick of cards or healing energy or any of that, I think I'm just going to take a break. Okay. Yeah. I see a lot of viewers, but not a lot of subscribers. Not a lot of likes. not a lot of comments. And I almost feel like this is not serving me any longer. So we'll have to see how that works, okay? And hopefully, you know, if I do stop the channel, I will definitely keep the videos up because I think they're beneficial for those of you who actually are trying to heal. It's a shame that nobody wants to share or subscribe to let these videos get to others so they can heal themselves, and, you know, no hard feelings. All right, so anyways, we have the past returns. I love you, I choose you. Okay? Well, it's very nice that you're choosing me, but you have to be chosen back, right? So we have Q, G, W, T, M, X, D, and I. All right? So those were the love messages. Let's go ahead and go over the chakras, and I'll tell you guys how you're doing with those. Okay? We do have, oh, we did have the word superior here that I don't think I mentioned because it was going to come out before I even talked about the chakras. So somebody is feeling that another individual is superior over another. Maybe somebody finds love interest is much better than the other, or maybe they can't find the same qualities in the love interests they're finding, something like that, okay? So let's get started with the chakras. It appears that there is somebody's sacral or solar plexus chakra that is affecting their balance, which is their root chakra. So this is actually making an appearance. It's not doing anything, but it's showing here. So somebody out there involving your sexuality, right? Your emotions, it's actually blocking you from getting started on finding stability in your life. So you might want to look into that. I'm not sure what that means. I'm feeling like somebody might have an addiction to sex. Maybe they feel that they want to find an individual they can have sex with. Somebody will like their sex enough to support them. Well, that's funny. I'm not going to even make a comment on that. I also see that somebody's definitely working on their heart chakras, learning to love themselves more, right? Possibly putting more effort into themselves and not anymore with the outside sources that serve them no good, right? Letting go of things that do not serve, basically. You know, maybe they've worked hard on something and they see no progress, so they're letting it go. Because why work on something if there's no progress, right? Right. Also, we have somebody actually doing a good job, too. A lot of you out there actually are doing a good job when it comes to the second and third chakra, the chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus. Somebody out there is actually working on their emotions, their creativity, their sexuality, right? They're working on the activities they do, their intellect, personal power, and will. And I see that, like, that's really, that you guys are there, right? There's a trickle of you that are still working on it, but damn, you're almost there, right? I also see somebody here almost good with their root chakra, even though we have some of those individuals dealing with those little side problems, which are affecting their root chakra. But it's okay because there are many of you that are actually on your way to finally finding that stability and happiness that you are looking for, right? I do not see at all the throat chakra, so somebody is staying silent, not working on that throat chakra. So maybe tomorrow or the next day or sometime soon we will see this throat chakra making an appearance. It was there, but it's almost like it's disappeared again. So yeah. All right, you guys. So let's keep this true love energy, right? Happy, friendly, and loving types with nothing to fear because we are calm and we are cheerful. Okay. And don't worry about letting go of things that don't serve you. If something doesn't serve you and you tried your best, you did your best, you did what you could. Okay? And, you know, I commend you for that. And even though things may not have worked out, I'm sure you have a lot more other ideas that will help you to, you know, succeed in your life mission. Your life mission may have been to help others, and nobody wants to accept your help. So you might be letting go of something, kind of like me letting go of the channel, right? And perhaps I'm feeling like no one's getting any help or nobody cares to receive help. So, and I'm not going to push it. I'm just going to let go that what does not serve me, and I get no satisfaction out of people not wanting to be healed or not appreciating, right? I do have tons of other ideas that I'm working on, and I've actually put them off because of this channel for you guys. But I think I'm just going to be moving on soon. I might throw out some zodiacs here and there, but because I don't feel that my videos aren't helping anybody, or nobody's interested in, you know, in them, I've decided to maybe just move on from making this channel, because I definitely have other projects that I would like to get started, okay? So, yeah. I mean, that could be your situation too, you know, letting go of something that you've worked on and you're like, you know what, I've done it over and over again and I've worked on it for so long and it's just not really serving me. I'm not getting out to people. I'm not helping people. So, yeah. Okay. All right. You know, yeah. Don't forget, keep it true love energy, you guys. Whether I'm here or whether I leave, make sure you keep that in your heart and in your life, because it's going to do you well. Okay. Happy, friendly, and loving types with nothing to fear, because we are calm and we are cheerful. Okay. So, thank you for coming today. That was the reading for May 28th, 2020. Yeah, my name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.